Step 2 in computing DFA is computing epsilon closure. Computing epsilon closure. So first we have to compute epsilon closure of initial state, which is 0. Here we have to include all the states which has epsilon transition and which is connected with 0. So for 0 we have to add the initial state 0. 0 is connected with 1 for epsilon transition, and 1 to 2, and 1 to 4, and again 0 to 7. This is epsilon closure state, which is set A. Then we have to find the transition, capital A, for the input symbol small u. So to compute the epsilon transition, we have to check which states in set A has taken the input value A and given transition to a new state. So from 0, we don't have input value A for 0. 1, we don't have 0 1. For 2, we have input symbol A, and 2 is transited to 3. So you have to write 3 here. Then 4, we don't have for 4. And 7, again in 7 we have A input symbol, and which got transited to 8, state 8. So in this you have to write only the output states. So 3 and 8. Now we have to calculate the epsilon closure for 3 and for 8. So it is for 3, start with 3. If it's epsilon closure, start with the initial node 3. From 3 to 6, 6 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 4. From 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 4. Again from 6 we have another transition to 7. And also we have another number which is 8, state 8. From state 8 we don't have any transitions, but also we should include the initial state, so I am including 8. I am sorting it in ascending order for easy reference. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Since these two states are different states, we name it as B. I name it as B. Similarly, we have to calculate the epsilon transition for A for the input symbol small b. Here again we have to see in this set whether there is any state transiting to another state for input symbol B. So 0 we don't have B, 1 no, 2 no, but for 4 we have B, which is transited to 5, and 7 no. So this is the only set, only number in this set. So we have to find the epsilon closure for this A comma B, which is 5. So epsilon closure for 5 is, so 5 to 6, we have to include 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 4, 5 to 6, 5 to 6, 6 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 4. Another we have again 6, 6 to 7. So write in ascending order 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Both are different sets, so we name it as C. So I'll once again repeat you. So second step is, after computing NFA, we have to compute epsilon closure. So first we have to compute the epsilon closure for the initial set 0. So the calculating epsilon closure is nothing but we have to calculate the epsilon transitions from 0. States which have epsilon transitions from 0. So it starts with 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, again 1 with 4, again from 0 to 7. So then we are computing the transition for input symbol small a and small b based on this set A. So in this set A we have to find the states which takes input value as A and moves to next state. Here 0, 1 and 4. We don't have input symbol A for this, but we have input symbol A for state 2, which moves to state 3. So I had marked the 3 here. And for 7 here we have input symbol A, which moved to 8. So I had marked 8 here. So 3 comma 8. We have to compute epsilon closure for 3 comma 8. Again for 3 it is include 3, 6, 1, 2, 4. Again 6, 6 to 7. 6, 6 to 7. And for 8 we don't have any closure here for 8. But we have to add this since it's a starting straight. So I'm adding 8. So this is a new set which is different from A. So we had named it as B. Similarly, we have to calculate for input variable B for the same A set. For input variable B, 0, 1, 2 and 7 does not take input variable B, input symbol B. Only 4 takes input symbol B and moves into new state 5. So now we have to calculate the epsilon closure for 5. Start from 5, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4 and 7. So I have written it in ascending order. So we have to repeat these steps until we stop getting new states. So now we have to find the transition for set B with input symbol A. So set B with input symbol A. 1 does not have input symbol A. 2 has input symbol A. So we put 3. Transition is 3. And for 3 nothing. 4 we don't have A. 6 we don't have A. 7 we have A and it moves to 8. For 8 we don't have A. So it is 3 comma 8. Since we already had 3 comma 8 and we had computed the state as B, we can repeat it here. It's B. Then epsilon for B comma small b. For B comma small b it is, we have to find out for input variable B. 1 doesn't have it, 2 doesn't have it, but 3 doesn't have it, 4 we have it, which states turns to transition 5, and 6 no, 7 no, 8 yes we have 8. 8 takes input variable symbol B and moves to transition 9. Since 5 comma 9 is a new state, we have to find the epsilon closure. So epsilon closure for 5 we had already computed. You can write it 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we have to add 9 since 9 does not have. But we have to include the straight 9. So 9, which is totally different from A, B, C. So we name it as D. Similarly for transition from C, C for input symbol A. C for input symbol A. So C we have here. Again for input symbol A we get 3. And 4 we don't have, 5 we don't have, 6 we do, 7 we have, which is again 8, which is again the straight B. And for C comma B, for input B, we have 4 here. 4 produces the straight 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Okay. So only 5, which is again 5 is C. Next step, epsilon closure for, here we have D new straight. So D comma A. If it is D comma A again, we don't have 1, 2, we have 3 here. Since we have 2 here, then 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7, so 8. And we don't have for 9. Again it is D. And del of D comma B. For input symbol, we have B, 4. So we have to add 5. And again 7 we don't have, but we have 9. So 9 it takes 10, which is another new straight. So we have to calculate the epsilon closure for this new straight, which is 5 comma 10. We already add the epsilon closure for 5 here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Along with this, for 10 we don't have any epsilon closures, but we have to add the starting straight. So we add 10 and we name it as E. Then we have, since we have got new straight E, again we have to calculate for E comma A. For E comma A, as we know, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, again 8, and that's all. It is B. Again E comma small b. For input symbol B, we have 4, 4 tends to 5, and 6, 7, 7 and 10. It's since 10 is a final state, we don't have anything, only B, which is nothing but C. So now we have computed the epsilon closure, and now step 3 is we have to draw the transition table. So to draw the transition table, we have to construct the table with the new states, which what we have obtained here: A, B, C, D, E. Since E is the final state we have received, so we put E star. We have two symbols, input symbols A and B. Now we have tried the transitions. A comma A. A comma A gives the new state called B. So A comma A, B. A comma B gives C. So C. B comma A gives B. B. B comma B gives new state D. C comma A, B. C comma B, C. D comma A, B. D comma B, E. E comma A, B. E comma B, C.